Hi everyone, it's Brianna, and for this video, this is going to be my bead tutorial. So, first off, I am going to be showing you how to make the little radio. And I got two comments. I got the radio and the Easter egg when I last checked it. So somebody wanted this one and someone wanted this one. I'm going to go with the radio right now, just because it's going to be an easy tutorial to follow, and it's going to be quicker. But this Easter egg tutorial is going to be coming up really soon, and I have it planned because Easter's coming, and I know you guys will enjoy learning how to make this. And if you want to try to make it on your own, it takes a hexagon plate to make it. And so, yeah, so if you want to try it, or for the video if you would like to get a hexagon plate. But for this you will need a square, and the square could be big too, but I'm just going to be using a tiny square. Sorry, I put it back. And I'm really sorry because I'm actually off schedule by a lot because I was actually sick this whole week, which is last week. And I kind of just forgot to film on my channel. And now it's this week. Well, by the time this will be uploaded, it should be Saturday. But I'm filming this on Friday. But so as you can tell, I'm like really off schedule, so I'm really sorry about that. I just feel really bad about it. But instead of doing that, I'll probably start my next month where I won't do as many videos just because that's really hard to keep up. But I will probably do one at least once a week. And then, unless if I get sick or something. And then I have this, which is videos that I need. And like the top is like my collab videos, which are for later. And the bottom's videos that I'm going to do. So this is the bead video. Then there's going to be how to make a bow. Then there's going to be a tape review on a tape that I bought a while ago. And then I'm going to show you my new calendar. And that is not how you spell calendar, children. I just messed that up. It's E-R. C-A-L-E. Yeah, it's E-R, but you know how it goes. So, yeah. All you'll need is this, and then a thing of beads. So, let's get started on the tutorial. You are going to need 16 white beads, clear preferably, for the cheeks, and I'm going to be using sparklies. 10 black beads for the top, and well, for the antenna, and then for the face, and yeah. And you don't have to do it the same way that I did it in here. You can do it differently, but I'm just going to give you the basics on how I got the shape and everything. So you can do like a different face, and you don't even have to do the cheeks. I just think it looks cute this way. Next, you're going to need a few beads of the pattern that you will be using. And in this case, I'll be using kind of a neon orange. And you can also do a pattern, but for this video, to make it easier, I'll just do it all in one color. Okay, so let's get started. So I lined it up here so you can see kind of where you're going to need to put the beads. So we're going to put 2 pegs over, and the other one like that. So your board should look like that right now. And then just go back in and fill it up. Fill up this first row. So I did the first row, and then as you can tell, it expands 1 row on each side. So you're just going to want to fill that in, it going up 1 more. And now, with it looking like this, now we're going to add in the white cheeks. So this is optional if you want to do it, but one space and you're going to place that, and then you're going to do the same to the other side like that. And then you're going to want to take the rest of your white beads, still grabbing them, sorry, and you're going to want to make 3 rows. So like that. And you're going to want to do another. And then you're going to want to end it with one on the top. And you're going to want to repeat that on this side. And now, after it looks like this, you're going to want to go in and fill the second row up right here. So once you're done putting your color there, then we'll move on. So now it should look about like this. And what you are going to do is you're going to want to add the mouth in, which is just 3 little dots on the next row in the center. And there's 2 spaces on the sides that you're just going to add 2 beads in. One there and one there. And as you can tell, it goes up 4, and so we're only up 1 level. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fill 3 more in like this. Oops. As you can tell, I'm not the best at this. And then you're going to want to fill 3 more in on this side so it's even with that side. Next, we're going to add the eyes in, which are just 2 black dots. And as you can tell, across from the top, there are just 1 more. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go over 1 peg, like so. And now what we're going to do is, you see how it's just like that? Well, we're just going to fill that all in the orange. So, well, whatever color you use. So this and over, I'm going to fill all this in orange that I haven't already filled in. Okay, so now it looks like this. And as you can tell, it is almost done. But now what we're going to do is we're going to indent again. So we're going to go back in to where we first started. And then what we're going to do is we're going to need a black piece because we're going to do the line going up, which starts right there. And you're just going to want to use all the rest of your black pieces to go up. And it should only go up by 5. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fill that in with orange. And then your next row will be right here to here. And you're going to also want to fill that in. So just kind of make a box with what you have left to fill in. So after that, it should look like this. And now what you're going to do is you're just going to indent once. So you're going to go back in and go in 1 more so that it lines up for when you first started. And then you're just going to want to fill that in. And you're going to go up 1 more and indent. And technically, all you do is make a box and cross over. Oops. And then all you're going to do is fill that in. So now all that we have is this. Now what we have to do is we have to add this black dot right there. And then with our 5 pieces, 5 beads, we'll just go up 5 beads. So now it is pretty simple from here. We just need to add the little carrier part so that you can carry it if it was in real life. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go up by 2 and cross over, and then up by 2 and cross over, and then finish that off, and then you'll be almost done with it. So now we're pretty much done with it, but you need to buy, I forgot to say in the video that you need ironing paper, and normally when you buy the beads in the little set, it comes with a paper or two, and all it is this white paper, but it's what irons it together. And when you buy it, I just bought a pack of it, and you can use them over and over again, because I've already used this one, but you can keep using it practically until it's just too wrinkly to use. And like, it even shows the steps of what you do. Like, you make it, then you iron it, then you take it off, and then you flip it over and iron it again. And I'll show you how you do that. And I'm just going to have my mom iron it. And as you can tell, it was pretty cheap, because I got all this paper from Hobby Lobby for $2. And this is kind of old, so I don't know how much it is now, but it was originally $2. So I'm going to show you how to iron that when I get a chance to have someone iron it. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm just placing the paper on top of it, and I'm going to take the iron, and I'm just going to iron over it in circles until it looks about done. And it's better off doing it a lot than doing it too little, because it could break apart if you don't iron it enough. So I just keep ironing over it, and I actually took it off too early and it broke apart, so I just put it back together and I let my mom keep ironing it. So now all you did is you take it off the plaque, and we had already taken it off the plaque. And as you can see, it was ironed down a lot more than I expected, but then you just flip it over and you iron it again, which I had already did, but when I filmed it, it turned out the wrong way. Instead of being sideways, it was up and down. So now you just let it cool for a while. Now we're done, and as you can tell, there is a difference, because when you do it just perfectly, it turns out really good, and when you overdo it, it turns out kind of sloppy. I was just really scared, because when I took it off and I thought it was done, it wasn't, and it broke apart. So then I made sure that my mom kept it down a lot, and it started bending it and stuff. So you kind of need it to be just at the right spot where it doesn't burn too much, but it's not burning at all. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I'm sorry that he turned out kind of bad, but at least this one turned out really good. Well, I would like to thank you all for watching, and now you know what happens if it gets too thin. And as you can tell, it's starting to bend. So I really hope that that doesn't happen. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye.